How are we doing, everyone? Welcome back to another live show of PD's Football, a live show. Yes, I'm sure we'll have plenty to talk about once more again, including the game from Saturday, the game against Brentford, and the game this Saturday against Arsenal. Looks like Man United close to agreeing a new manager, and I'm sure we'll think of many other more things to discuss on the channel as well. So, but if you do want to comment, guys, the link is pinned in the live chat down in the description as well if you want to come in. So click that link and I'll see you in the weight room and bring you on. Please hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe if you are new to the channel as well. And if you would like to donate to the channel as well, there is Super Chat now on the channel as well. If you feel like you would like to put a donation in, feel free to do so. We'll run through some comments and then we'll get some guests on. So we'll start off with Reese. Say, Peter Proudlock, I was at the training ground with you last Friday. I remember there. Yes, that's right. It was a bit of a strange thing day that was, wasn't it? Lee says, oi, Peter, I was at Gornley. Paddy Scully says, evening lads, evening. Paddy, hope you're well. Brucey's at the wheel. It's not Brucey, I'm afraid, that's the thing. And Jake, Leeds United fan, good evening. Hope you are all well. Definitely so. There you are. Well, then we'll get our two first guests in. So we have Chippers.
Well, I came on before. All it had was that kebab.
Which one?
Where's that picture come from?
What picture? Sorry, Chippers.
The one of John's manhood as a kebab.
Oh, that way you're gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, is that that picture I prefer? That is actually a kebab in Stevenage Football Club. You've lost it. I was probably messing on in the background and then you seen it. Here's Wayne as well. How you doing, Wayne?
Oh, no, well, that is.
Hi.
Well, guys, we'll talk about the game last Saturday against Brentford. What did you make of it?
Should have won.
We could have, yeah. I mean, we attacked very well, but what did let us down was the defending, wasn't it?
Usual, eh? Remember he Darlow, but he thinking he's a clown in nets, juggling and everything.
Oh, that was terrible. He was terrible as well, Darlow. I don't know what he was doing with the goals we conceded. That first one, I mean, what's he doing?
What's he doing for the three of them? He should have came for the second one.
Yeah, he hesitates for the other two.
Stands. He's static. He just doesn't. He's not. Dubravka needs to play on Saturday because he's more.
Yeah, totally.
He'll command his box more. Up he has a Seaman.
Seaman means how could you blame Darlow for a deflected goal?
Well,
because the build up before the goal, Ryan. He should have caught the ball and he didn't. If he caught the ball, he would have relieved the pressure and then probably wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
You could stop laughing at him before, Chippers.
I didn't expect the bloody cock kebab coming on. Bloody hell.
Do you remember when I showed that Billy?
The Stevenage kebab?
Well, it's a kebab served at Stevenage Football Club, and it looks
like I remember that.
Jesus. It looks like a massive turd.
It was just on. Yeah, that's a picture, and I was like, what's he doing?
I think I was just mucking around in the background. And we got, oh, Chippers, has you seen?
Because it was just on. Yeah, it was like a static picture. And it wasn't doing anything. It was just there. I was thinking, does he change his background or something?
Oh God!
You know that Mr. Sinclair's back more, isn't he? I mean, yeah, I think we've all been to Italy as well this week. The time he's been there, I mean, the amount of stuff he's posted. I mean, I don't need that.
You mean the stuff of his tea, what he's been drinking. He's been drinking Coca-Cola out of a wine glass if anyone's seen it.
Do you not see the day? This morning he put new Avi picture and he hasn't changed his Avi picture yet. I said, John, when you say stuff like that, you meant to change your Avi picture. He's just hashtag new Avi picture. He hasn't changed it.
Yeah. I thought it's supposed to be new profile pic.
Yeah, he did that for the Newcastle game. New profile pic. He didn't change it.
Here's Annie as well.
Annie,
not the Bristol fan.
Bristol City fan.
Oh, what happened with Bristol City yesterday, Annie?
We won 1-0 against Stoke.
The fluked of 1-0, judging by that, it's also.
Who got reduced to 10 men in the game?
Stoke. They got 97th minute. Second yellow card for Joe Allen, yeah.
Oh, Joe
Allen's got to be about 58 now.
He seems like a forgotten player, didn't he?
I'm sure he's more than Steve Bruce.
He's only 30 as well.
No, he's not. He's younger than me.
He must have started about 6 then.
No,
he seemed like a forgotten man, didn't he, Joe Allen?
I must have had a hot paper on me if he's younger than me.
31 he is.
31, yeah.
What is he, Billy?
Looks like Jesus.
Yeah, 31. 32 next March.
Put him side by side with Jeff Hendrick.
Yeah, he was shitting his prime, wasn't he?
What do you mean? He went to the Euros with Wales.
Yeah, I just wrote for comments.
If your name's Llewellyn Reese, he went to fucking Euros of Wales.
I don't like. I'm from D spots. I'm not meant to like Wales. We don't talk about Wales.
No, you don't. Good West Country of England. And Stephen Fletcher. He was playing, wasn't
he? He hit the post. He hit the post twice as well. It was brilliant.
What was he doing with his hair?
Oh God!
He's got to be 35. He has. He's got a 17-year-old's haircut. Prick.
I think he's 33.
Macum bastard.
Fletcher.
Yeah, Stephen Fletcher.
Yeah, 34.
Okay, he's got a receding hairline and Alan. He's got himself a bloody ponytail that doesn't exactly have a hair transplant or something.
Yeah.
Looks like Jimmy Carr.
Jake says, just want to say, loving the Gated stuff. Chesmate, I'm there next Friday against Charlton Athletic.
I'll be watching that TV4.
Lee says it's sadly Rannick, the new.
No. I'm sure that's a spelling mistake for Bruce. I'm sure that's meant to say Bruce, not Ragnick. I think it's just a typo.
No, it's definitely.
They rang Nick. He weren't available, so they got Bruce.
Yeah, the pizza's hype here. Lee says, "Rumour have it. John is popping all over Mum. He has passed his over and rolled." Jake says,
Did you see the photo he got with this random American woman he got?
Oh, she was fucking rancy, wasn't she? Westwood. I thought it was fucking Lee Westwood.
Jody says, play well against Brentford and the best I've seen us play in a while. However, I do think had Dubravka play, we would have went on and won the match. I think he would have certainly been positioned a lot more better. I think Alex is trying to come in the street, but I cannot see him.
Oh no,
Billy, I think should look more like Joe Allen.
Not Alex with this fucking big ass delay.
Oh God, I'll not get a word. I'm trying to speak as much as I can do.
She just can't speak then.
Speak as much as I can do because as soon as he talks, I just can't get a word in for edgeways. So
I can tell you're infuriated by him.
His delay is like John on 2.0. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's like
I can't see him in the background.
Imagine if Level 7 Dave had a delay like him.
I can't believe he's doing a watch along with Jason on bloody Saturday. Bloody heck.
Jake's
another one.
It's going to be hard against Young attacking for the simple reason that Bruce / Ashley left the club with no pacey defenders at all. So you will concede on the counter a lot. Nobody to play a sleeper role. I totally agree. Jody says, I like to go 4-4-3 with a flat back four and a 4-3-3 formation. I think will be better than Simeone's style.
You
can't really compare us to Diego Simeone's football.
Diego Simeone does not play 4-3-3.
No, he's 5-3-2, isn't he?
Yeah, he changed. It used to be 4-4-2. Now he's like some 3 at the back formation.
Yeah, Jake says it was the same. Jake says it was the same with us before we got Laurenti and Regular. We could see the buckets until he was fit and starting. A good ball-playing defender in January will see you right. Yep.
Yeah, I heard about Llorente. Like, I think he's I hear he's Leeds' best defender, but he's like injured all the time.
See, Spurs got a good shot when they beaten.
Right at the end, I heard. Hi.
Right, 93rd minute, 2-1 defeat.
No.
Who were they playing?
To a club.
Oh, the
Austrian. No,
the Portuguese.
Not
Portuguese.
No, they were in Slovenia. To a club formed 9 years ago.
Oh God.
That's a shame.
Dear God, Tom. Dear God.
A team called Mura.
The club is in key stage 2 and they've lost to them.
Evening, lads. Hope you're well, Matty. Happy Feet says we need to get rid of Miggy, in my opinion. Rattled the goalpost more than his wife. Also, Ronaldo missed past his pass. Obviously, I know others like Richie plus Shelby that should go first, but
I just Wijnaldum.
What do you think? He's lost his place, Miggy, at the moment.
Well, he's
international duty.
He deserves to be as well because he's done nothing.
Exactly.
Well, how hasn't seen him, has he?
Thing is, I think he's going to be going head to head with Joe Linton because I think you look at it like it's 4-4-1-1. I think Joe Linton's going to play that like the one behind Callum Wilson, but he'll free roam.
Yeah,
obviously, same maximum won't be dropped.
Oh God!
So,
did you have to put a picture of Joe Linton?
Well, question. What do you make of his performance on Saturday? Come on, you've got to be honest. It was one of the best.
Man of the match.
He was man of the match, but he needs to do it on a regular basis. Now he's set a standard. He needs to match it or better it.
I think it's quite obvious what happened there. He had a night's rest with John being in Italy, and he looked a far better player for it.
John wasn't there, so that's obviously a good luck charm for him.
Well, he was rested, weren't he?
Thing is, as more games go on, we're going to realize how much we needed Bruce gone way earlier because these players starved of being in the right position, have the right instructions and tactics given to them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like what John Joe Shelby said today. With his
poop toss.
Oh my God, what's the word? The slates. I can't say it.
Wiping the slate clean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but for me though, Bruce wasn't going to go if Ashley was still here, so that was the thing. The takeover had happened to get Bruce gone. So
yeah. Jody says I'm on about someone playing 3 at the back. That's what Eddie Howe has been going with. I'm not comparing both.
You did really, but never mind.
Any news of Eddie Howe's going to be there Saturday? If he returns a negative test, there's a chance he can be. But it's got to be by tomorrow. He's got to prove his negative test.
No tomorrow, but I doubt it.
Should be okay. We had a positive result all bleeding year.
It's the only positive result we've had,
Jordy says Eddie Howe will learn tomorrow if he could be in the dugout for the Arsenal match. Yeah. True says you put Fraser in against our Arsenal.
I would.
Tell you what, he provided a crack and cross for ASM to get on the end.
I'll maybe play him against Burnley or Norwich because it's 72 hours isn't it, after the Arsenal game, the Norwich game, so might be worth freshening it up then.
Oh,
yeah. Joe Linton showed improved form a fair bit this season, but it comes down again to that 40 million price tag. He's got a long way yet to justify that. Yeah, he has. He definitely has.
He used to get 10 goals this season.
How his style of play will work if we get some experience in pacey centre-backs in. Totally agree.
He's justified it with John, the 40 million. He's justified that for John, bro.
Yeah. Norwich and Burnley are serious must-wins, totally are. Should be. Yeah.
When you only get 4 points out of them games, it's not enough.
Yeah, never mind Rangnick's. Just give Bruce everything he needs to put a contract in front of his face and let him put his own numbers on because Bruce is at the wheel.
Do you know what?
Eddie's at the wheel.
I think it's an absolute disgrace the way Man United have strung Bruce along for this job. Like, I mean, they've strung him along, like saying, "Oh yeah," and these agents offered these services to help them out, and then they've just went and shit on him with Rangnick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if that was why has not been said with that? If that was Newcastle, we'll be getting slagged for it.
Steve Bruce agrees to come on United manager of the Old Trafford kebab shop.
They wouldn't make much money, would they?
Honestly, if
What's
Joe
he
Linton
doing?
becomes consistently good, then I'm mighty well done to how I've been wanting him out from the start. Also, do you think we should buy Barcelona players while they're in debt?
They're not going to come here where we are. They're not going to come to a team bottom of the league.
No, they're not.
Maybe in the
Alex,
summer.
I can't,
Who can we
unfortunately,
realistically buy from them? It's all the
Yeah.
youngsters are unavailable. I wouldn't want Ousmane Dembele.
Coutinho's probably the only one, but
Yeah,
he would probably not come until we're guaranteed.
Frankie
Premier League
de Jong's
football.
Frankie Young's not an option. Unless when we get
Ter
PK.
Stegen, the goalkeeper, Ter Stegen.
aye.
Oh.
Alex, unfortunately, I cannot see in the background. I can see your name, but I can't see it. I can't
Thanks, goal. Stay like that,
see on
please.
screen, mate. I
Stay
can't
like
see
that.
on screen, mate. I think you must have a dodgy connection.
Yes.
Dodgy delay too.
I think I need to fall asleep.
Oh, Annie,
No. I'm fine.
you on the toilet again?
He's falling asleep on the chair. He's digging an Elvis.
We need to make the atmosphere class on Tuesday of our first game. Surely, yes. Jesper Arsenal match is a must not lose match over this. Well, it'd be great if we got
I've
something
got a
out
quick
there.
question as well, right?
I think
All
we'll
of
win against
John's
Arsenal.
All of John's live streams, is he on the shitter when he's in Italy? Because he seems to be in the same position every time he does it. He must be on the bog in Italy when he's doing his streams. Because
Just look for a ceiling fan up top, and you know it's.
if you see a mirror on the top, then you know where he is. My guys in the chat.
He's getting
I
back
think
in a
we
few
could
weeks, isn't he?
Tomorrow night, he's doing a
Tomorrow, I
live
think.
stream tomorrow night.
No, but I'm saying he's getting back early.
All right, he's going back. Right.
Willock seems off. Mickey in for him. Would you do
No.
that or not?
No, you
I'd
don't put
actually,
Mickey in centre midfield. No.
No,
I'd actually keep Willock next game.
It might because he's playing Arsenal. It might bring a bit more out of him.
Yeah.
If he says we need to stay up, then go for Barcelona players. That's a good point there. We're not going to trick them. Jake says Ali needs a lullaby.
Rock-a-bye,
Fortunately,
baby, I'm on the treetops.
Oh, God. I'll put that photo again, Chivers, with you. And
What?
that
Yeah,
one
put the
with
key up.
Oh, God. Go on.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Get it off.
Yeah, right. That's a kebab. It's Stevenage
Yeah, I-
Football Club.
No,
Get
it's
it
not.
off.
I've seen that before.
Get it off.
I'm going to
No, it's
scratch my
not.
sneer.
That's what
The
That's
tomatoes
what
look pretty
chemical
fresh though.
Fresh?
The tomatoes.
Oh, right. I thought you meant the meat.
And this is, unfortunately, we have a terrible record against Arsenal, but hopefully we can win. We can see what we can do. We've just
What?
got,
it's a free hit game. It's a free hit game. Everyone
is
expects
free.
it to get beat, so
That comment makes no sense. It says unfortunately, we have a terrible record against Arsenal, proving that, right? And then he says the best we can hope for is what?
yeah,
Best
yeah,
we can hope for.
Matthew's making a good point here. If only we have a decent backup striker, we could rest Wilson against Arsenal, so he doesn't get another yellow. Yep, he's one booking away from a ban. Well, Ryan's got off there, I believe.
Who do we play first? Norwich, isn't it? Play Norwich Tuesday,
Yes.
don't we? I wouldn't mind him missing the Norwich game. I think we'll beat Norwich without Wilson. The Burnley game, I'm not sure about.
I think even like you should score against Norwich.
Twice in the friendly.
Yeah.
But if he was to play again, if he wanted to get booked and got booked against Norwich, I think we need him against Burnley. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Not
Well, I think we need him both games, to be honest.
Yeah.
Norwich are above you. I don't know why. I don't know why you think it's a grand.
Everyone's above us. Doesn't matter, does it?
Exactly. Everyone's above. So no game.
I need their only above
I've
by
seen
goal
them
difference.
starting.
No into no game at this point in time when your club is bottom of the league. We should be thinking, all right, we can drop our star striker we can bring in Dwight Gale or whoever.
I didn't say drop
and
him.
see
I didn't
how
say
we're
drop
gonna
him. I said I'd rather he
win.
get
No,
booked.
even
I'd rather he
even
miss
if
the
he
Norwich
does-
game than the Burnley game. That's what I said.
okay, that's fair enough, but it's still a huge game. It's a colossus game. You can't afford any players who are going to be key players for you this season to be dropped to the bench because they have a yellow card. That's silly from the player. That's not down to the manager. It's just the player not having the right attitude.
Oh,
in
no, I
terms of
agree with you.
thinking, yeah,
I
right.
agree with you.
They're all,
Yeah,
is it me or
If-
Norwich only above 1 goal difference?
2 points.
2 points. So it is a winnable game. They're only 2 points is nothing. If we beat them, we go above them.
It should be a winnable game. Is it a winnable
Well,
game?
yeah, it is.
It is a winnable game. You have
Yeah.
the mentality.
That's
to
what
win
we're
it, though.
saying. It's a
You've not won
winnable game.
You've not won a game all season. Is it? Do you have the mentality to win? That's what I always think. A team that's won the league are in touching distance within 19th or 18th. They could be in touching distance, but if they've not won a game all season like you have, and it's nearly December, and we're 1 month away from Christmas, how can you say, right, let's go into this huge Colossus game and say, right, we will take the 3 points.
Get Alex on.
Nobody said we're definitely going to win. Nobody said we're going to definitely win, Annie. But you just said we're definitely going to win.
We've been linked with Dusan Vlahovic and Jonathan David. I'd rather have David over Vlad. He's a much better forward, in my opinion.
Get David in now, please.
I don't understand. I don't understand where you're getting these rumors from. Jonathan David, Dusan Vlahovic, Florentina trying to get into the top 6 of Serie A. Jonathan David is trying to get into the top 4 with Lille. Why would he want?
It's the agents. It's the agents just spouting shit. That's what it is.
Let me say something. Of course, I'd want him here, but realistically, do I think he'd come? No, we're years away from getting Jonathan David.
Alex, I think you need a receipt connection because I cannot see in the waiting room.
Keep it on. Keep it turned on.
Honestly, Alex, I cannot see you, so apologies. I cannot get you in because I just can't see. I think you've got to.
Yes. I can talk. Yes.
Seriously.
Chibber's a bit harsh there.
Oh, was I live? Sorry.
Matthew says I'll drop Richie Clark and Lascelles on Saturday, but would be surprised if they all start.
I would drop Murphy as well and play Mankiw at right back because he's more defensive minded for what we need. Defensive, he can get up and down the wing, but he's also good. He's better defensively than Murphy. So, and I would play Lewis at left back.
Can I just add something really quickly? Your complete midfield 4. Let's just take that. Let's take it as a 3-4-3, right? Against Brentford, was Matt Ritchie, John Joe Shelby, Joey Willock, and Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy's a natural winger. Matt Ritchie's played as a winger for pretty much all of his career. John Joe Shelby's a player is pretty lazy, but can ping a Hollywood pass. And Joe Willock played as a winger, mainly plays an attacker.
Yeah,
that is your midfield. You are going to get overrun every single time if you're going to continue with that midfield. You are going to get completely destroyed.
That's why we need to change formation.
By teams.
See, hang on, Annie, you've just been a bit hypocritical there because you said what you've just said. Right, we're going to get outrun in every game with that midfield. How do you know that? Like you've just called us for saying we're going to win on Tuesday. How do you know that? You can't say
we didn't go over against Brentford. We didn't go over against Brentford.
No, Brentford had 4 shots in the game.
We played once,
so didn't get over.
We played them 4 once. Didn't get overrun.
That's also why everyone's calling for a formation change too. So there's more balance and there's more midfield.
Then do that because at the moment,
that's what I want.
Joe Willock is not a defensive midfielder. John Joe Shelby is not a defensive midfielder. Matt Ritchie's not.
Isaac Haynes
is not a natural defender. Jacob Murphy's not a natural defender. You are going to get overrun in midfield. That is just going to happen.
Annie, what game were you watching on Saturday? Because I don't recall Willock and Shelby playing in defensive midfield at all. I think they were more...
they were playing in midfield. Not defensive.
Midfield? Not defensive. Not defensive midfield. You've just called them defensive midfielders, they're not. They weren't playing in that position. They were playing centre
I
midfield.
literally said they are
defensive.
not defensive midfielders. Chippers, are you deaf? I just said they are not defensive midfielders.
So yeah, but we weren't playing them in that position. No, we weren't playing them as defensive
So you had no
midfielders.
midfield. So you're telling me you had no midfield?
No,
You haven't got to
What?
have a defensive midfield player in if you don't want.
Yeah,
You haven't got
I
to
mean-
play one. It's not obligatory.
you
You're
have
going
the
to
same
get
player,
over.
yeah,
During a
I know.
relegation battle, you're going to get overrun if you're not going to.
We didn't get overrun against Paddy.
But we didn't
didn't
get
get
one
How
on
did you
Andy.
concede 3 goals? You
From
know
Yeah.
stupid mistakes.
Andy,
Every
we
one
had
of them was a
30
mistake.
shots in the game. 30 shots compared to their 4. I would say that's not being overrun, is it?
We only ran them, if anything.
They had 4 shots in 90 minutes, Annie, and scored 3 of them. That's the only difference, is the fact they took their chances. If we took their chances, we could have had 20 goals, man.
All them goals came from mistakes. They wouldn't have to do with midfield being
No, it
overrun.
wasn't from midfield. It was the mistakes at the back end of the goal.
Exactly.
And Darlow.
Exactly.
Paul said,
Away-
you've
away
had a
you're
single
telling
player
me-
there, like.
Away from home, I agree.
Do
But
you
at
think
home,
do you all think it's a
No one.
possibility of Zaha or Adama joining? Who would you prefer?
Zaha.
no chance of Zaha coming. But Adama Traore, they reckon they want him out, so perhaps he could be one. But I'm not sure I'd want him anyway.
He's
True.
just a lubid bloke. He's still got no end product. He's been at Wolves how long? Still got no end product. He scores
Jeez.
2 goals a season.
Jake Snow says that result against the Liverpool side, Arteta's really got his side singing from the same hip sheet. They're getting better. Court to be really touch.
If I could
Didn't
take
look like
one
that on
player
Saturday,
from,
mind.
if I could take one player from Wolves, it'd be Pedro Neto.
I would take
Not a bad
Jimenez.
shout. Not a bad shout.
Jimenez and Cody, and that's it.
No,
The rest I
not
wouldn't
fan.
touch.
Not Cody for me.
Abby Feet says I meant a draw.
I quite like Neves. I've got to say.
Yeah,
But
no,
Daniel,
no.
then
Mavi says he thinks we'll need Wilson for Norwich.
We need him for both games. We need him for all games.
Yeah. Jordy says Gale scored twice against Norwich in a friendly, so I'd rather Wilson get a yellow in the Arsenal match so he can play against Burnley. But the thing is,
That's
he's
what I
not
was
going to
saying.
go with Gale. He's not going to go with Gale though. He's not going to
Yeah.
use Dwight Gale at any
Why
time.
is Jordy expecting him to get a yellow? That's what I don't get.
You know, he might not even touch the ball and not even get yellow, so you can't say he's gonna get one.
Mavi says Annie Norwich are going to be in a relegation battle all season. Yeah, I think they will.
I think Newcastle will be in this as well.
Well, let's be honest. It seems like it impossible to survive this season. Well,
It's not
We'll
impossible,
see.
but it's a hard.
Also, if you've seen with Norwich recently, they've picked up 2 wins on the bounce, and suddenly all looks great. If you just pick up 4 points in 2 games, or 7 points out of 9, or something like that, and go on a good run in the next 3 or 4 games, and win against the teams who are probably going to be in mid-table this season, and try and really combat them, then you'll start to move up. You'll start to challenge 17th place, then you'll start to challenge 16th, and then you'll start to move up. I think that's how you tackle this sort of situation. That's what Norwich are doing at the moment. That's what they're trying to do. I think if Newcastle do kind of a similar thing, then I think you will try to get this because I still believe you've got the players there to try and combat with at least Burnley, Norwich, Watford, them sort of teams who at least 3 you only need to finish about 3 to stay up. So
The one thing that might save us as well is we will be spending in January. Will them teams be spending? Because can they afford to spend?
yeah.
but certainly not to the extent Newcastle were. Certainly not to the extent
Norwich
Newcastle.
usually can't afford to spend because they've got to sell to buy. Burnley can't really because they're in debt. They can't spend. Like so Southampton and that as well down there. Will they spend? Probably not.
I can see.
We'll probably
I
be the
can
only
see.
spenders.
I can see Southampton going to the Championship. To be fair, maybe even Watford going shopping in the Championship market. I can see that. I can see that happening because I don't think they can certainly afford to what Newcastle can attract, but I certainly think they can attract decent level Championship players. So I think both Burnley, Watford, sorry, not both, but all of Burnley, Watford, and Southampton will be shopping in the Championship market.
I think Leeds will as well. I think Leeds will be shopping in January as well. They need to spend money because they're in the shit.
And to be fair, I think Leeds will gradually trend up. I don't think they'll finish 9th again. I think they'll finish around 13th, 14th place. I don't think they'll have a huge trend up. I think they'll have a gradual trend up and get away from the
I
relegation
think
zone.
they're like us, where they just have like so many championship players that need to be moved on.
Yeah.
It's coming towards the end of the Bielsa cycle, isn't it?
Yeah, Trues makes a good comment. Yeah, Clark and Dollar has to be taken out the Arsenal game. They are holding us back. They are.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, his position was garbage for the goals.
Where the hell is
He
Jacob
just
Murphy?
stands there.
Where the
He's
fuck
not
was Jacob
commanding on
Murphy on
nothing.
the second goal too?
Yep. You have to be on a knife edge as a player. Can't help get booked sometimes. We are the only club in the 92 not to win again this season. That's got to change hopefully soon. Hopefully soon.
Thing is, all it'll take is one win. One win, and then we'll just confidence. That's all it'll take.
Yeah.
Matthew says, Annie, why are you surprised we are getting linked with players? We are the richest club in the world.
It's just agents.
Yeah. It's paper talk. And now the fact that you are the richest club in the world, and I think you will be attracted. You will be linked to these big name players, but I just don't think you'll get them, to be honest. Because in the situation you are now, I don't think you'll get them.
Yep, and he's called a jig, and he's right there. There's a strategy for cup games, not for relegation 6-pointers. What if you rested Wilson for Norwich and he got injured with Burnley? Just as likely to happen. Wilson,
no one said rest him. We just said he'd rather get booked.
Yeah.
So he misses a Norwich game than miss the Burnley game through game because we will definitely need him against Burnley because Burnley are a better side than Norwich.
Now do you think, Wilson, he'll be due another injury soon? Easily.
I'm not sure. I think the decent manager that knows how to look after him.
We'll see, but he has been pretty injury prone. He has been it for
years. Before. For years, yeah.
He might not with us. It's remarkable though that since Bruce has gone, we've only got one player injured.
True says, Annie, we have tactics and a new manager that knows what he's doing, so stop playing that you are at the bottom. God, things are different now.
They are different. We played one game into our new manager.
Yeah, exactly.
The Brighton game. We got points in both. So.
Yeah. Matthew says Mankio is underrated. I agree with that. Johnny says Shelby is lazy. Do you watch him? He can pass short and long. Well, previous manager, he definitely had his lazy moments.
So 1 second, Pete. So Pete
who didn't?
He said he's agreed with me. The first fact that Shelby's
he did have his lazy moments, though. You got to admit.
Shelby's lazy, and then he said, Then I said the fact that he can play Hollywood passes, and then he said he can pass short and long. What? He's trying to disagree with me, but he's
agree with you at the same time.
Exactly.
I thought Shelby's attitude was a million times better last Saturday, though. A million times better. Sprinting, pressing. He had a great game, didn't he? He did it all, really.
What a surprise under a new coach that actually knows what he's doing.
Well, this is it.
Yep. Matthew says Joe Willock is a midfielder. Willock is not a winger. Did you see he was a winger there, Annie?
I said he can play. I said he can play in the wing, but he's normally a number 10.
When's he played on the wing?
Did
you not watch him for Arsenal? Yeah, I think he did for Arsenal a few times.
He played on the wings for Arsenal quite a few times when he did play.
Yeah, I think he's right. I think he did.
But his predominant role is number 10. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. This is team 3-4-3. Dubravka, Fernandez, Lascelles, Shea is the 3 centre backs. Richie on the left is the wing back. Shelby, Miggy in the middle. Murphy on the right is wing back. On the left, ASM. On the right, Joe Linton, and up front, Wilson.
See, I wouldn't have Richie as a wing back, left winger or wing back or whatever. I wouldn't. I just don't trust because that's every game this season he's been targeted in that position, and at least one goal a game's come from that area. So no,
my worry is he's coming up against.
Put Joe against Almiron.
Saka, isn't he?
Yes, Saka.
And
Murphy could be up against Smith Rowe.
So that's why I would.
Smith Rowe plays in the 10 now.
He's been playing a lot out wide, I've seen lately.
I'm not sure Shelby and Almiron work together either, to be honest.
The thing is,
I'm not worried about Saka because he's too predictable. He just cuts in all the time and just put midfielders around him and it's easy.
Because the thing is, I don't think Lacazette and Aubameyang have really, really impressed this season.
Aye, but they've always scored against us, haven't they?
Well, Lacazette hasn't for a while, I don't think.
Aubameyang
always scores against us.
He's completed one dribble this season.
Who, Aubameyang?
Yeah.
He always scores against us, so I think he scored more against us than anybody else.
They have 19th for chances created this season, too.
Jody says Shelby and Willock would played centre defensive midfielder. No, definitely not Mickey. Annie, what kind of squad do you think we have? We don't have loads of quality defence midfielders lying about.
What about Isaac Hayden?
Centre midfielder.
What about...
No.
Well, see, Hayden could do a job of trying to protect the defence at times.
So that's the centre. That's the job of a centre defensive midfielder. They're meant to protect the back line, and that's what Isaac Hayden does. And even if you have just one,
I think Hayden will blame himself.
Yeah.
Matthew said it wasn't to do with the midfielder; it was the defence and Darlow just completely down.
But maybe you're right. But I certainly think that when you're conceding 3 goals from open play, nice cat there, Ryan. When you're conceding 3 goals from open play, we'll start again. When you're conceding 3 goals from open play, there's got to be a certain element of blaming the midfield, and especially when you're playing John Joe Shelby and Joe Willock in a defensive pairing.
Yep.
I don't think that's
definitely a cat.
Nash cat. I don't think it particularly helps protecting the back line because the back line do need some protection, and you can't have that with Shelby and Willock in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, I agree with
that. I've got no problem playing that formation at home against the side that are going to be in the relegation battle. I really haven't. Away from home, I agree, but not at home.
Not when the next 2 home games are against teams that are winnable.
Exactly, I agree. I think we should play as offensive as possibly we can.
I think we should just have a goal on one side. We've got nothing. Lose the game, but we've got one lose because everyone expects it to get beat anyway. So have a go at them, and then at least
every time we play Arsenal the last 2 years,
at least if we do get beat, the players get used to this new formation, so it gets them used to it. So if we keep playing it, they know the jobs rather than Steve Bruce's Christmas pudding formation where they're just all our other players.
Alex says, I think it's because I'm in Italy that I'm lagging. I'll try again next week. Extremely gutted. My apologies. I couldn't see you in the waiting room, Alex. Again, I'll apologize about that.
Fucking hell.
He's in Italy. Has he not been to see John?
I think he's in Naples, not Rome.
Him and his will be a quality signing. Would he come though?
No.
Money talks.
Johnny says, I'm not saying he's going to get a yellow. Rather, Wilson get a yellow in the Arsenal match than the Norwich match.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, might be a case of
Pete says, look forward to Alex joining the stream. Give us a taste of what live streams will be like in 2100 when Elon has us on Mars. He was in the waiting room, but I just couldn't see him. I don't
even think I'll be alive then.
Ryan says Leeds need backup for Lord Bamford. Not performed this season, is he?
Has he been injured?
He's got 1 goal or something, is he, this season?
David says, how will Southampton and Watford get relegated when they have won a match?
What?
Very good.
Oh.
You can still get relegated even though you win matches. Jesus Christ.
Sam, no, Chipper, he's trying to mock me.
Oh.
End of the BL's Robinho joined Man City. Remember, all the money in the world may not save you from relegation. Financial fair play rules in the Championship are very strict.
No, they're not though, because we've spent more money, so we can spend money because we've spent now.
No, you don't understand. You spent money because you have the money to spend. Other teams, when they try to spend money, they don't have the money to spend. They have to pluck it from someone else. And that's why they get into trouble. You didn't get into trouble because first you went up first time of asking, and second you have the parachute payments. Don't get any deeper with that.
Yeah, but
Annie, if we go down,
where
we
did
still
the
spend
rest
a lot
of our
of money
money?
because Ashley hasn't spent no money. So
But you did in the championship.
Yeah, on
Well,
parachute
yeah,
payments,
because he
it wasn't
probably
Ashley's
wanted to get
money.
us back up. But you know what?
Yeah,
You know
fair
what?
enough,
He was going to be like, as soon as there was talks that there'll be TV money involved, what clubs will get at the end of the season within the 100 million section. You know, he'd be rubbing his hands. And that's to say, I know where that's going straight away.
And then you've got to think, Reece, we sold Townsend, we sold Sissoko, we sold Wijnaldum, and we got 70 million for them three. So there you go. That was Rafa's budget.
You have to sell them. You have to sell them. Then on top
No,
of
we
that,
didn't
you
have to
the
sell them. They
parachute
wanted to go. We didn't have to sell them. They wanted to go. That wasn't a decision. They wanted to leave, not the fact of what to sell them.
So you're telling me you could have afforded Gini Wijnaldum's, Musa
Yeah.
Sissoko's, Andros
Yeah.
Townsend wages in the championship,
Yeah.
along with the higher
Yeah, because
players you had at the moment.
Townsend had a clause in his contract. If anyone activated £13 million, he could go. Crystal Palace did that. Sissoko wanted to play in the Premier League. Wijnaldum wanted to play in the Premier League. Well, there you go. It's not.
Right had to go, so no problem.
So yeah, we could have.
No problem.
But they wanted to leave. So.
Why do you think when a player gets relegated from the championship, a club has to sell at least one or two of them?
Annie, they said they wanted to go. It wasn't down to us having to sell. They said themselves they wanted to go.
Sure they did.
They did?
Yes, they did. Sissoko wanted to jump off ship as soon as we went down easily.
So did Wijnaldum. He said didn't want to play for Newcastle in the championship. So, and Townsend had that clause in his contract, which means anyone who paid £13 million for him could sign him, and Palace activated that, and that's how we got Dwight Gale for part of the exchanges and £13 million.
Jody says, Annie, you can have Jeff Hendrick.
He'll take if he takes Steve Bruce with him as well.
Well, Jody says Willock has played on the wing for KFC. And ninth was an achievement for us last season, but reckon we'll climb up to 12th, 13th by the end of the season. Lots of injuries, but starting to come back now. Performances have been good lately. I thought Leeds did pretty well against Spurs. I mean, Spurs at times couldn't go.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
The first 45 minutes or the second half, we weren't even in the game. Spurs battered them the second half.
Hi. Oh, my comments have jumped.
That young lad's got a massive future. That Gelhardt looks an absolute fantastic player, doesn't he?
He won't be there. He won't be there for long. He won't be there for long.
Right, says PD. Okay, very well, thanks. Surely will Lewis get a chance soon? He's got to. You've got to give Lewis a chance sometime, don't we?
Well, if they say the slate's being clean, then he's going to get a chance because players that who we've written off have been given chances again, like Joe Linton, for example. So why not Lewis?
Exactly.
But I think, like I said, we would have won sad if it wasn't for bloody Butterfingers, Darlow and Nets who couldn't organise a bloody. He can't even. He just lacks any confidence when he's in nets. I mean, surely when Dubravka's sitting on that bench, he's got to look and think, I've got to raise my game to keep my place in the team, realising the number one's back. But no, he just gives Dubravka his place back when he plays.
Jordy says he would go with this side. Dubravka, Manquillo, Fernandez, Lascelles, Hayden, Shelby, Miggy, ASM, Joe Linton, Wilson.
Oh, not Miggy in centre midfield, man. Come on.
Unless you have just in front of the two.
I'll play Willock because he's a centre midfielder.
I think Willock I thought Willock was dreadful against Brentford, I must admit. He was all over the place.
Well, we can't play a winger in centre midfield. We just can't. No, we've been going on for how long now saying players in position. So play them in their position, not out of position. And that people are still saying, put this player in centre midfield. It's not his position, so don't play him there. You'll not, and then you'll come out on Saturday night saying, "Oh, he was crap." Because you wanted him in centre midfield when he's not a centre midfielder.
Yeah. Matthew says, "Get Manquillo, Lewis, and Fernandez in on Saturday." I think we would like to see them. And good evening to the podcast. Thomas says, Peter, don't get upset. I know you love your dates with Kraft, but I think we need to sell.
Where was he on Saturday, Peter? Was he on the bench? Did you let him with the basement and go on the bench? Or
I can't remember if he was on the bench.
I can't remember. I don't think he was.
I'll have to double check because I can't remember actually.
I think Lewis was the only sub defender. I think
you could be right. I'll double check the full squad line from Saturday.
Oh, I see. John's just tweeted he's got a special guest on his show next Thursday.
Kraft was actually on the bench, but of course he didn't come on.
I've got a special guest with me today.
Who is that?
The Penguin, isn't it?
It's Penguin.
Kung Fu Panda, isn't it?
Exactly. Thank you, Billy.
Oh, Annie, because I watch your bloody programs. Jesus, man, where? I'm bloody 31, man.
But Billy. I mean, come on, Chippers.
And have you heard of a box-to-box midfielder? I'm sure he has.
Yeah. I think I have. Yes.
Did you see the goals on Saturday as well, according to Matthew?
Yes. If you're talking about the midfield, are you talking about the first goal where Joe Willock loses 50-50?
All the goals.
Which who loses the 50-50? Then
it was Joe Willock who lost the ball, but you've got to look at Darlow's positioning. I mean,
It was straight at Darlow. It was straight at him.
The shot shouldn't have been taken in the first place. It was a horrific mistake from Joe Willock. He should not have.
But even if it is, he should save it.
I agree. He should save it, but still, it's a bad mistake from Willock. The third goal, John Joe Shelby and Joe Willock both lose a 50-50. Ball goes out to the left. Shelby runs across, jogs across, and then loses another 50-50. Onyeka has a shot. Goal. That is the type of things I'm talking about. When you're losing your key battles in the centre of midfield.
You're also missing the fact that their second goal he was completely unmarked, and where was Murphy and all this, and why didn't Darlow make an effort
exactly that's what,
instead of standing on his line?
Exactly.
And plus Richie should have stopped the cross as well. Richie was nowhere near Cameron to stop the cross.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Richie this season has been at least a fault for at least one goal in every game this season.
Yep.
Dirty bitch.
Thomas says, Ryan, oh my god. Oh, I could see in the background when Ryan was here, I could see his dog, and I think Thomas has took a liking already. Like he just rolls
He's
in
a bit of a Keith lad, isn't he, Thomas?
He's a bit of a dog.
Bit of a Keith lad.
I mean, Thomas has a obsession, a massive thing with dogs. Yes,
you should guard the son. There's plenty of them, Bruce.
Well, he likes Paul's. He's seen a picture of mine, and he just falls in love with them straight away.
What did you see? He just says he's seen a picture of yours. What? You see a picture of yours? Oh, he's a dog.
My dog, yes, because I've got a dog as well.
I thought you said something else. What you said?
You've got a dog as well, Annie, or not?
No, shame.
You got a one, Billy.
No, he died about 2 months ago.
Oh, sorry.
I've got one.
My
man.
What?
I've got one. What? Man.
Oh, that's horrible. Shivers. Oh, God.
I'm just trying to liven the atmosphere up, man. Come on. We need a laugh.
Yeah, I'm guessing you got no pets in Chivers.
No. I've had pets when I was younger. Like, I had a goldfish and that. And,
I had a goldfish as well.
I had it for about 15 years and it died. Obviously, because it was too old.
Well, Jordy says, remind me to never buy a cat from Bristol.
I might just run the Johnson Clare now.
Oh, we get asked this question a lot. Would you take Mitrovic back?
No. He's not Premier League player.
Maybe next season if we get relegated.
Yeah, if you get relegated, Mitrovic is your top buy.
Professor said, Ryan, some lizard that is.
Who did Fulham sell, Annie?
Yeah, what's sorry, Billy?
When Fulham got relegated, who they sold from the Premiership side?
Luckman left, but was he only on loan?
Yeah,
he was only
wasn't
on loan, right? I
what's
think
that?
there was a goalkeeper was on loan as well, wasn't there, from
Then
PSG or something?
The centre half that's at fucking Palace, he was on
Andre
loan, wasn't he?
Anguissa left. Johansson left. A lot of loan players left, and the fact
They were
that
all on loan.
the loan players still would have cost a lot of money for the fact that they
Big
didn't have
wages.
any particularly big wages, particularly from big clubs, and also the fact that most of Fulham's squad is built on loan players, so they don't really have any high saleable assets. Zambo Anguissa will leave for 20 million at the end of this season, I think. Fulham didn't really have any massive assets, so they couldn't really sell anyone.
Yeah.
Mitrovic, he's another one, I suppose. I suppose he'd be an asset, wouldn't he?
Lookman's Everton, didn't he? Lookman went Everton, didn't he?
Matthew says Bamford is a good player, but not a goal scorer. Yeah.
Come on.
He misses a lot of good chances.
Seriously?
Tell you what, when we played Leeds, his shots were powder puff as anything. Didn't really test Darlow at all when we played. Connor says we need Dubravka in on Saturday. Yep. Bassa says Sissoko was crying for Champions League football. Wijnaldum wanted to join Liverpool, and Townsend had a release clause. Exactly. There you are. That's what happened when we were relegated.
See, told you.
Still brought in tons of money you needed.
10 points. 10 points for Sam.
Matthew says, Annie, why do you think we needed to sell? Yes, because we would have lost millions of pounds in the going down anyways as well.
You need to balance the books. From the fact that you're going from £100 million TV revenue in the Premier League to £13 million TV revenue in the Championship, that's a significant drop off in terms of the business. So you need to balance that out, and that is to sell your assets, and that's why teams like Brentford have had to sell all their best players every summer to progress, and that's why they've had to improve the squad like that instead of just spend.
It's Thomas says, welcome to the Chipper.
Main Annie could be like St. and Greavesy, can't we?
Oh, Joe Linton's in the house.
Oh. Crap.
Well, we all know it's not the real Joe Linton. Right, so question for Billy. Does he like MMA boxing also? And if so, favourite fighter? Sorry, change topic. Also, PD, who is your favourite wrestler of all time?
Oh, God.
I like boxing. I love boxing, and my favourite fighter of all time is Sugar Ray Leonard. Favourite British boxer, probably Nigel Benn.
Nigel Pearson?
Not into the MMA. As for wrestling, I'd say Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, my favourite wrestler of all time, it's got to be Kane for me.
Oh, Undertaker, man.
Oh,
Kane?
he's got...
Kane? He's like Undertaker's poor brother, isn't he?
Well, yeah, but I just had
a Undertaker only lost once at WrestleMania. However, man, give him that.
Twice actually.
Aye, but he was with 70-odd-year-old in both bloody fights, man.
Well, true.
I'll tell you my favourite wrestler now is CM Punk. I think he's fantastic. I love him. I love watching him.
But also, Kane had the record for most eliminations in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Stop talking about it now. It broke me heart when I found out it was fake, man. Bloody 20-odd year ago. God. I used to like Stone Cold when he would stand there and you whip his feet out. That was me when
Rock as well was a character as well, I must admit.
If you smell.
Yeah, the Rock was ace.
He's just made it from being the rest of the richest actor in the world, isn't he?
Jake, who the hell? It's one of them funny names. It's got to be.
It's not Gelhard. That's who Billy just said.
Gelhard.
All right.
Gelhard, eh? I'm Hardway.
It's just I'm trying not to fall for these funny names now. I'm just trying not to best to, and I'm just like, oh god. Joe Lynn says, Annie, I went to Bristol and asked, what country is this? Is this Spain?
Oh god. God's sake.
Oh, you walked into that one, Annie.
Yeah, Barbara, good evening. I hope you well. Spurs lost tonight, very poor lately at the moment. I could see it right then, and I think Sessegnon got sent off.
Yeah.
Ryan Sessegnon, first time in about 2 years, gets sent off. Typical.
Thomas says something has happened to Willock. Yep, certainly has. Confidence looks shot completely.
He got bruised.
Nah, I'm not falling for that as well.
Good player, he is. South Korean.
He says, I'm sorry, late. I was boiling eggs. No problem. Down nights like Almironov on a Saturday night.
How was the boiled eggs? Did you see?
Matthew says John has left Joe Linton for Ollie.
Oh, that's his
take another one,
fascination
Ollie.
for him is weird.
That's unacceptable there from Big Joe.
Is that old Thomas says? Is that a Bristol City Air mascot, Annie, that you've got?
No, it's not. It's the it's my pet. It's my fluffy pet.
Nice. I'm a bit worried because
Certainly
Annie's
not the
now.
Bristol City mascot.
I'm a bit worried now because Annie's got his toy and he's gone off camera. So he's gone off camera.
No,
Ryan
don't
says-
worry, I'm not on the toilet. Christ.
Ryan says, where do we finish this season? Hard questioning, considering January is when we'll know more. Yeah.
Peter, what on earth is your picture like? It's got a goat. You've got a goatee on your picture. What? On your picture on YouTube, you've got a goatee on the bottom right. You've got a goatee. Right? Look at this picture on YouTube. On the bottom right of the video, you've got a bloody goatee.
Yes, that was a few years ago. That was a kind of few years ago.
Bloody heck, man!
Look, you look Spanish.
Right.
Welcome to Bristol.
Jolene, thanks very much for the £2 super chat donation. And he says, Annie, are you okay? You okay, Annie? Annie, mate, you okay?
You've been hit by a smooth criminal.
God, smooth.
Oh, Annie, you okay? Yes.
You'd have been in trouble with him in the day, Annie. Oh, Michael.
Yes. At my age, yeah.
The Pete says Darlow should never play for us for again. Disgraceful performance on Saturday. He was terrible, wasn't he? I mean, last season he tried to do his job, but then he was becoming consistently error prone with his mistakes and all that. And we're seeing it again. We need our number one back in now for Saturday. I totally agree.
What?
Jake says, Chippers, if results went really in our favour, like if Liverpool beat Southampton 3-0 and we win Brighton 3-0, then we'd be 13th on Monday. Mid-table, very congested right now. Going to be a tight one this season.
Yeah.
You've got to get to mid-table first, my old mate.
Yep.
We've got to win first.
Johnny says, I've been struck by a smooth criminal. Now I'm getting asked how much. Oh, I'm not saying it just yet, because otherwise I'll do a John Sinclair if he turns even.
You've had a Sinclair.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, just going back to that when John said how much you'd be worth, and he said about 15 million, and that's when the whole John and Joe Linton started. My word.
Oh, John will never get away scot-free for that.
Jake says we could all agree that media have gotten even more ridiculous this season so far. Yeah, they have.
They're still talking about our takeover instead of just getting.
Ryan says, sorry for your loss, Billy. Nothing worse than losing your best friend.
Yeah, you're right there, mate.
Jake says, would you take Ivan Toney?
I would.
I don't know if that works. I don't know if he's not the first article yet. I would rather sign him when he's the first article, you know, not when he's still got loads of improvement.
Yeah, Thomas now says, Billy, I'm so sorry. White Trout says the new Premier League task force is back for Newcastle. Right.
I'm not sure it is.
Wallace will be happy anyway. Got her a PS5 Call of Duty.
Howard Mansell says Mansell was dead.
Love is in the air. Bit right now because Annie's gone off with his toys.
Yeah, Bradford missed the most big chances in the league last season. He's certainly missed quite a few.
Right.
Jake says Undertaker all the way.
Oh, it's great when the streak was on, though, wasn't it? I've got to say, when the streak was on in WrestleMania.
What's Joe Lynch says? Pities for the wrestlers, a Swedish right back covered in oil and juice.
Crap.
Oh, God. Possible conspiracy by the Premier League that Howe is the only one tested positive for COVID and none from staff and the players.
No, because anyone can get COVID from anything. So.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Jake said Triple H, one of my personal favourite celebrity heel now and a majority player in the business.
I mean, he must have been watching the other day when he did the full wrestling, like, it's all about the game.
Jake says Bamford is streaky as hell, but really likes playing together well. Also gets a high assist rate for a striker. Hope Gilroy takes the opportunity to edge him out. Though lad's a beast. Yep.
He's streaky as bacon.
Manny says Manny Pack is my favourite boxer, just in case MMA Ultimate Warrior and Stone Cold Wrestling.
MMA Ultimate Warrior, I wasn't a wrestler now.
Yeah. Oh no, Ultimate Warrior back in the WWE.
Yeah.
Thomas, I heard that keeper called Ass Man. Is like, does everyone remember? Mr. Ass or Billy Gunn back in the WWE with that theme tune?
Yeah, that's Billy Gunn. Cause I'm a ass bad man. Dun dun.
What's his mate? Road Summit?
Road Dog. Oh, you didn't know.
Yeah.
Dog,
Oh, I remember Road Dog, yes.
You
got X-Pac as well.
D'Lo Brown.
I'm way too young for this.
X-Pac in China.
I don't think you were born.
Exactly.
The Attitude Era was fantastic, wasn't it? But it was really good.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, wasn't it?
Stone Cold and Vince. Oh, some of them things they.
Do you not remember when Mark Henry and Mayo were going to Mayo and give birth to a hand? She was pregnant with a hand. She gave birth to a hand. It's just a hand.
What about when Ed had that thing with Lita on the stage?
Yeah.
On the ring. That was. Wouldn't get away with it now.
Oh, no.
Nice try there. I thought I could have fallen for that, but I had a good close look and I thought, yes.
I had a good close look at it. Oh, Pete, what have you done?
Hey, God.
I'd rather have Craig Cathcart than him.
Right says, what about the one John missed? Diod. Oh, God.
Can't remember that one. John misses everything, man.
Fluffy bat.
Nice cry, Chippers. I think
Yeah, he plays for South Korea. He plays for South Korea, though.
Hey, God. Oh, Thomas, you make it too obvious.
What? He plays for South Korea, though.
We are linked with Harry Wanks, aren't we?
You're more likely to sign Harry Styles.
Got more chance of signing bloody Harry Brown than him.
Good film that was.
I don't think Michael Caine would be too good in our defence. Like, I mean, I know he was good in Escape the Victory as a centre back, but by God, that was like a real thing in real life.
Hey, Jesus Christ.
Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun.
Jake, I think, trying to fool us again.
Oliver clothes up.
I think you might find it a bit cold. Especially up here.
15 million, I remember that. Oh, God. Oh, God.
What? Oh.
Matthew says Tony isn't the goal scorer that Wilson is, but he's a good player.
He's a handful, isn't he? Every centre half.
Do you know, I'm not even going to get into the argument now. I just can't be.
Jody says, oh, he likes 619 Rey Mysterio. That's a
Did he
choice.
win a Royal Rumble one year? He won the Royal Rumble one, didn't he? About 5'2".
2006. 2006.
Was he in the whole time? Was it him that lasted the whole? Did he come in at number 1 and win it?
He was quite earlier, wasn't he? I think he was.
I mean, he's about 5'2", about 8 stone ringing wet, and he managed to win the Royal Rumble.
Who?
Rey Mysterio.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
fucking Big Show and all them was. Yeah, didn't make any sense at all. But there you go. Oh,
Otherwise, he says Call of Duty. Nice. What's Malcolm saying?
I remember them.
Oh no! Yes. Now they do. I remember them now as well.
I think Big Daddy's just a porno guy now, isn't
it?
Every player in the world is linked to Newcastle United. Take no notice of the press. Johnny said he loves Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah. What you gonna do, brother?
Thomas says, Chibbers, remembering you in the toilet. Yes, we remember that.
I don't know how people can forget.
That time when you just froze, I'm like, what the fuck is he doing?
Right. I didn't even know I was live. I thought that knocked me fucking connection off. Wrestling
90s and beginning of 2000 was a gold age. What a time to grow up. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Sad how loads of wrestlers turned out. Remember Razor Ramon?
Half of the old ones are dead now.
Who was Razor Ramon? He had another character, didn't he? It's not Kevin Nash, is it?
No, it was the other one. That was an NWA. The other one, was it Scott Hall or something?
Scott Hall, in it.
Yes. Yes.
Did you watch ECW when it was on time? I remember it used to be on Channel 5. It was completely different.
ECW.
Yes. Jody says, which wrestlers have you met in the past, PD? I've met a canny few of them, I must say. I've met Jeff Hardy. I've met
John.
Finn Balor's another one I've met.
Who?
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor?
Finn Balor, yes.
Who was Jack Swagger's manager? What was his name in WWE? Really funny with a big moustache.
Oh.
Do you know he got pushed down a ramp in a wheelchair and let go of him? And I think Ryback battered him.
Who's manager?
What's his name?
Oh, who was he called again?
Do you know what I mean?
Who's manager?
He was funny. Who?
Who's manager?
Jack Swagger.
Oh, I remember Jack Swagger, yes.
What was his manager's name? We, the people. Him. The one that started all that nonsense.
Oh, who was he called again?
Zeb Coulter.
Zeb Coulter, that's him.
Yes.
That's him. He was funny, he was.
Yeah. Joe Linton, thank you very much for another £2 super chat. Oh, my God. But yeah, what he's saying.
Boom.
Bullet 95 says, hi, I hope you're well, Emma. Jake says, I met Tatanka once. Absolutely lovely bloke.
You were reading that to make sure it wasn't a funny name, weren't you?
I was thinking of first. I'm just trying not to fall for these funny names.
Stop, Chippers, stop.
Bristol say I'm more chance of signing Harry Hill. There you go.
I'll take Harry Styles to improve the music outside the ground. Short-term deal until January.
No wrong with the Wurzels, laddie. No wrong with them.
It's not the Wurzels anymore. The music is horrible, honestly.
Gummidge is available on the free transfer, isn't he?
Harry Styles on a free transfer, I'll take. Ed Sheeran's not available. He's gone to Ipswich.
I think you're desperate.
We are very desperate.
Ryan says, do you remember Gladiators, Jet and Rhino? Me and brother were seeing them, and then he ended on the beautiful Jet's knee. I got the 6.5 black guy's knee.
Why? I remember John Fashanu when you got Johnson. Who was it?
Thomas, I heard about Chippers in the toilet. I think we all did.
Dear God.
You didn't hear it, you saw it.
Stu says, would Clark make a better left back than Richie?
No, because he's a centre back.
No, and he's got no pace now, Clark, has he?
No. Not now, he hasn't.
Thomas says, I can't wait for the Four Horsemen. Yes, it's back on Monday night.
I'm at work on Monday night, so I have to watch it on Tuesday. Come on.
Get in. But, yeah,
Well,
go on.
I'm not honest. I just watch it.
I know, so we won't have your horrifically bad sexual jokes.
Well, yeah. But just to remind you, it's not going to be on Paul's channel. It's going to be on Barry's channel, World of Sport TV. So please get subscribed to the channel. Hit the bell button, then you'll know that we'll be going live on Monday with the Four Horsemen returning.
I absolutely agree with what Pete said.
Yeah,
so does Billy.
Yeah, because Billy's now part of the channel. Where they like
so
to talk of sports like anything, the rugby, cricket, the golf.
Good boxing show tonight. There was good boxing show. Paul
Colin
Collingwood interview earlier with Bill. That was good.
Gutted. I'm gutted. I couldn't be there.
Yeah, I was as well. I was at work. I'm wounded.
Joe Litton says, I heard Chippers was making loud noises.
Oh, God.
When
you were at the fountain that day.
Not a bad to me.
Oh, no.
Stu says, have you seen all the Hardy Boys Royal Rumble return a few years ago? Yes, I did. Pete says, wrestling is PG nowadays. So sad. Yeah, I totally agree it is.
AEW is better. AEW is really good.
It is. It really good is now. Annie, I hate, that's no problem if you had to go.
Yeah. Cheers, guys, for having me on. See ya.
No problem. See you, Annie.
See you, Annie.
Yeah. Take care.
The Hardy Boys. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, guys, if you're enjoying the show, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe if you are new to the channel.
Jason said he would put him on the night. Where is he?
No, I'm not seeing him so far. And please subscribe if you are new. And if you would like to donate as well, there is Super Chat available on as well. Hit the dollar sign while Chibbers has just had a sneezing fit there.
I was ill last week. I think I got Paul in Barry's flu, so I'm just literally phlegmy new, so I'm trying to get it all in the system.
Ryan, oh God almighty.
I've never seen him play for. Oh God, Mankind Doodle. Was it Mankind Doodle and
Cactus Jack?
Cactus Jack. Right. Bang bang.
Steve Racer had a toothpick as a prop.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Jake the Snake Roberts with his flipping snake.
Kevin Nash was Diesel. He was Big Daddy when I was a kid.
That didn't sound like that.
That's the real name, yeah.
Legion of Doom, best tag team, $1 Million Man and Ric Flair.
Nah, the Brood.
Yes, I remember them. Jody Fit finally and William Regal were part of the proper British wrestling scenes prior to WWE. Yes.
He was terrible in WWF, William Regal, when he went there. Like, he was shocking.
Not too bad. Is he still the? I wonder if he's still the NXT champ.
He was terrible.
He says Sam Fender on a free and Hoy and Jimmy Nail.
Not for the whole time entertainment. That's good.
Jake says favorite match ever WrestleMania 2 as a triple threat match. Hardy Boys, Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian, absolute carnage. I haven't watched wrestling in 20 years, but we'll always enjoy that match. Yes, I remember WrestleMania 17 and the Royal Astrodome, Houston, Texas. What a WrestleMania. That's probably my favorite of all time, that one.
I remember when Undertaker chokeslammed there, Mankind off the top of a Hell in a Cell through the table.
Yeah.
And like Jim Ross was like, good God almighty, he's killed him.
Remember the rock and sock?
Oh, yes, I do. Jordy, nice try there. Oh, God.
I'll tell you who else I remember. I remember once when, do you remember Scotty Too Hotty and Grandmaster Sexy?
Yeah, too cool.
They took on Al Snow and Head in the tag team match, and they got an empty tub of Head and Shoulders, and they put Head on, and they pinned Head with the tub of Head and Shoulders. So the ref did a count, And then they're like, "Oh, this is sick. This is sick." I was thinking, you put them into head and shoulders on a bloody head to win a match. And Jim Ross like, "This is sick. This is really sick."
Thomas has got to go, lads. Good night. No problem, Thomas. Take care. Thank you
Hey,
very much for tuning in. But anyways, we've got another guest coming in now, and it is
Archer.
bloody hell, man!
Bloody heck! He's still on electric cable as well.
It's like on Sesame Street.
I think I must have electrocuted me bollocks.
Hey, well, and Archer, good to see you, man, as always.
Better knows, I like it. You can't beat a good Mohican.
Aye, would you ever fancy going to Mohican at Archer?
Oh, Jesus, doesn't tempt him.
Well, I would try it, but I don't think it would suit my style.
That's 20 years too late. I remember people were getting them for the World Cup in 2002, man.
Yeah, Beckham had one, didn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But, what's the chances of getting something at Arsenal on Saturday? I mean, we discussed...
You Gunners.
It's going to be a tough one, like, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go... Things need a change, right? So I'm going to... Right, I think we need to drop Darlow and bring Dubravka in.
Yep, massively.
I would probably play the back four with Manquillo, Sean Fernandez, and Lewis at left back.
Yep.
And then you've got possibly Hayden. Maybe Willett. Obviously I would like obviously Almiron, St. Maximin, Wilson and Joe Linton.
Could do. I think Joe Linton deserves to keep his place.
Does like.
We'll move on to Man United's new owner. Has anyone heard of them? Does anyone know much about them?
New owner? New manager?
Man United's new manager?
Aye. I've never heard of him.
He was supposed to be our director of football 3 weeks ago, wasn't he?
Mm. But we'll have a look. We'll just try.
Is he not supposed to be the interim manager until the end of the season?
Well, yeah. Let's see how it goes there from them. So
apparently, he hasn't managed for 2 years. Apparently,
last club he managed was RB Leipzig back in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Johnson Clare's getting on next week. Then I'd love to know who it is.
So this is the team. So this is the teams he's managed: FC Victoria Backnang, Stuttgart, TSV Leopoldsweiler, SC Korb, Stuttgart again, Reutlingen 05, Ulm, Stuttgart again, Hanover, Schalke, Hoffenheim, Schalke again, RB Leipzig, and RB Leipzig again.
Let's go back now to places, you know.
Yeah, he does. It just sounds like he's managing the German league as well.
It just sounds like he's managing seeing clubs move on the games.
I'm surprised Man United didn't even appoint the Dick, the former Sunderland manager. Dick Advocate, or whatever he's called.
What the fuck Advocate? Jody says AEW is run by Fulham's owners. I believe it certainly is. It is.
Tony Khan.
Who wins Crawford versus Spencer, Billy. I'll go Spencer.
No, I think Crawford. I think Terence Crawford would beat Errol Spence. Be a good fight, though.
He was ruthless on Saturday night. Crawford, I've seen his highlights. He was ruthless on Saturday night.
Joe Lynn says, I heard Chippers was giving himself a colonic. Oh, God. Oh, Jordy says, remember the bogeyman with the worms on WWE? What a weird he was. White Turtle says, call up Anderson for the weekend. Very impressive for the under-23s. Yeah, he was.
He's training with the first team.
Oh, God. What's Julian saying? Chippers save that phlegm in the bucket. It makes for good lube for me and John. Oh,
that's grim, that is.
Jesus.
Billy, is that not you? Is that not your account?
Oh my God. The Peaches, if you can smell what Bruce is cooking.
Bacon sandwiches.
Aye. Ric Flair held the Royal Rumble record for the year's longest man standing. Woo, yep, he did. Ultimate Warrior returning, beating Triple H. Great show, lads. Off to the night shift, Bella.
Have a good shift, mate.
Go Pug, get a Mohawk, Archer, and bring back the great Baker Grove Tash, according to Geordie.
What?
Well, I look like Jeff off Baker Grove.
He says, Archer, Archer, I'll give you £100 for a bald head and bleach mustache. Leave for a week unless you like it, of course.
Could be worth £100 though, Archer.
I know.
You just £100 you'll ever make.
How would you bleach a moustache though? It's fucking dangerous, isn't it?
Well, I've seen a lot of these people bleach their hair, and it's like...
Not the moustaches, though.
No, definitely not. Mustache.
I just use beard oil for my beard. Make smooth it down.
Yeah, right. Says Crawford, he definitely better skilled. The Pete says, does Archer have a message for Steve Bruce?
Look into my eyes.
Well, go on. Have we got a message for Steve Bruce, Archer?
I know what's coming.
Steve Bruce, look into my eyes. You're fucking shite.
That was pretty short and sweet.
Said all it needs to say. Fair play to you.
Yeah, I suppose you got. Damien was Jake Snake Roberts' name it was. Ryan says, real offer. Archer, use a comb for your mustache.
Use a comb for my mustache.
Oh, yeah.
Chippers, can I book myself in for a Chilippers Conic at corner Joe Linton?
Fully booked. I'm fully booked.
I haven't got any more comments in there. Just come in just yet. But he's enjoying the show. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe if you are new. And if you'd like to donate, the super chat available as well. So just click the dollar sign and they'll take you through the rest on what to do. So you are.
You dirty bitch.
Reese says, "Am I blocked?" No, you're not blocked because you're on. Yeah, I think some of your comments must not be coming through, or they're getting reviewed, and I just haven't clicked them. And that's the thing. Ryan says, "Call for a bleaching tash."
Oh, right. Bleach on the comb and comb it in, yeah.
No.
I had to shave the day like my face, like it was so cool after I had it. Alexander shaved for 10 days. So his face was like freezing.
Oh, Joe Linton, what the friggin' hell?
He's worse than me for caps lock, isn't he?
Oh. Chivers, Chivers could stop laughing at that picture of the kebab that he'd served at Stevenage Football Club.
That wasn't a kebab. That was a bloody cock with a bloody salad bar.
Honestly, I was just mucking about the background. Didn't know he was in the background.
Looks like
Caesar came in, he couldn't stop laughing.
it looked like the size of Steve Bruce's knob.
It looked like bloody John's.
Oh. I mean, that doesn't look appetizing at all, does it?
It looked like a fucking big fucking log. What it looked like.
It looked like my shit from earlier.
Does it look like what?
My shit from earlier.
Oh.
It looked like a chunk of the pit.
The size of the Mars ball.
King Kong's fingers.
Reese's favourite go-to takeaway, lads. Oh.
Indian for me
Probably
every
got a
day.
favourite one. Or probably pizza or something, or fish and chips.
Yeah.
Or like a good burger.
What about you, Archer?
I do like a good Indian, like
What's his name?
Vindaloo.
Oh, God.
There was an Indian tightrope walker going in at Moore Street earlier.
All right.
Was
Balan Singh, his name was.
Get your coat.
I'll get me coat.
You haven't pulled, you just get your coat.
There you go, almighty.
Very quiet tonight, isn't it?
Hey, that's not meant other people come in so far. For Jason could have been here. I don't know what Paul's doing tonight.
Paul's doing a show tonight, and he's doing his pre-match show for Saturday.
Oh, is he doing that tonight? Is he?
Yeah.
Level
Maybe
7.
nearly finished.
Yes. Well, he could be doing it now. I think he is.
Yeah,
he is
maybe
actually.
nearly finished. Maybe nearly finished because he's been on nearly an hour. So.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing him, Dave Harrison, and Arsenal fan Rich over and over the Arsenal channel.
All right.
So it started about 55 minutes ago.
I tell you, it's got to be a six pointer between for Norwich and Burnley. Like, I'd be happy if we take a point at Danwich, but like, it's gonna be very doubtful. But
gotta go, lads. Good show. No problem, Jacob. Thanks very much for tuning in the night. Reese says Madras for me.
Me too, yeah. Love a Madras.
I'm sure a call on me if I'm getting a curry. No, I don't seem like a curry, bro.
Reese says level 7 Dave said he wants to sign Brewster. What the fuck?
Wasn't that John? Said that.
I know John said that.
I wouldn't get Brewster, like.
But to tell you what, some of level 7 Dave sales were pretty like, are you serious?
Christian Eriksen was the one. Fuck me.
Phil Jones and Chris Small at centre. It's worse than what we've got.
He said he would take David Santon back.
I would take Divock Origi, you know. But he didn't,
that wouldn't be a bad show.
He only gets.
He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. Upset he's staying.
He only gets game time like in the Champions League and all that kind of stuff, but like he doesn't even get any game time in the Premier League.
Oh yeah.
What happened to Michy Batshuayi?
Was he not away on loan somewhere?
He's on loan somewhere. Him, Batshuayi.
Is he not on loan
the
somewhere?
next big thing, weren't he?
Michy Batshuayi is he's on loan at Besiktas.
Yeah, he's in Turkey.
They've gone down the pan. How much they paid for him, Chelsea? A lot of money, wasn't
Was
it?
he on the youth team? Is he not with the Chelsea youth team?
I'll have to have a look.
I think he must have came through the youth. No, hold on. Batshuayi.
Yeah, bought from Marseille.
Marseille.
How much?
4.5 million.
No. You know.
Oh, hold on. No. Wait a minute. Oh, no, it actually was more. It was 33.2 million. I mean, he signed for Marseille. He signed for Marseille for 4.5 million, but Chelsea bought him for 33.2 million.
I don't think he's ever played for Marseille.
No, very rarely, I don't think. 48 appearances, so not many.
I think he's been an absolute flop at Chelsea. Like he's had two loan spells at Palace.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh God, Jordan, you get worse.
Wiggle.
Reese, nice try there. Oh God. Oh.
Where's Ray Pester lately?
Oh God. I still can't believe I fell for that.
I can't believe I missed it.
No, I don't think you won that stream that night. I don't think.
I was finished at 10, I think, and that came on at 10 o'clock.
It was just me and Jason. I just set the name, and Jason was like, "Oh, you've done a clanger there, Pete." And he was like, "Look at it closely," and I was like, "Shit."
Just wait till John streams comes back next week. I mean, Jesus Christ. The Mount Halo 4-4. I'll still never forget when he fell for like Seaman and what's the car there, buddy? What was your name?
Mingia.
Mingia.
Wilma was quite funny.
Yeah. Wilma was his guy, apparently.
Have you just seen that? Have you just seen that comment that Jolene has just put on?
Which one?
The spunk chunk. What the hell? What the fucking hell?
It's good. It writes us how Archer knows how Bruce's stick looks like. There you go.
How does what?
Archer know about how Steve Bruce's dick looks like.
Oh.
It was sticking all of his heat, wasn't it?
I think it's quite smaller than a rooster.
It was sticking off the top of his heat like this, wasn't it?
Reese, nice try again.
But yeah, you got a 4-for-1 on that and just see it happening now. You got a 4-for-1 on them.
Oh God, Billy, man. It goes back to that Rowan Atkinson live sketch where he's reading out all the dirty names and all.
Yeah.
You see that, Billy?
Yeah.
I don't know which is the funniest out of the lot of them, I must say.
If you see that in next week in John's show, you'll fall for it.
I heard that we're after Jenny White Andrew again.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I probably so. Julian says, does Archer have 11 toes?
Is he for real?
I've got 12.
I wonder who Joe Linton is. I'd love to know who he was.
Oh, I'm not sure who it is.
To be fair, I think I actually got a good feeling who it is.
Do you know who it is?
I got a funny feeling who it is.
Oh, I see South Africa's going on the red list because there's a variant in South Africa now.
Is it?
Oh, God,
yeah.
Reese, that's very obvious, that one.
I do that. Scratch and sniff.
Oh God. Jolin says, "Oh, who am I then, Archer?"
I've got a funny feeling who it is.
Well, I want to know.
I think, well, because he actually said his name on here on the comment a good few weeks back when he was started making dirty comments on your channel, and I've got a funny feeling who it is. It's that Zach.
Okay.
I think it might be actually because you'll be able to watch onto their shows what that profile picture and his name will be different.
Aye.
That's how I found out. Do you remember when Paul had that fake account of pretending to be Paul?
Yeah.
That was what's he called? It was Chongold because I
Chongold,
watched like previous shows and his name was Chongold and it was the same comments, but his name had changed to his original one. So I found out it was Chongold being Paul.
Yeah.
Jolene says, please.
Who's Zach? Zach.
Oh, it's some lad who I used to go to school with.
Is that the one that said he saw you in Pizza Hut? That one?
Yeah.
Apparently, he did see me at Pizza Hut, apparently, when I was there one time.
Mental.
The offence, right? But who would actually want to beat Joe Linton? And he's had one good game for it, but he's not exactly.
Yeah, but he was doing it when he was shit.
That's what I'm thinking.
Hey, God almighty.
I might as well change mine to Yakenboy. Or John Sinclair Jr. or something.
Oh. Hey, God almighty. Reese says, fuck one, marry one, kill one. Archer, Joe Linton, or Stephen Hawkins?
Oh, come on, that's horrible. Stephen Hawkins is already dead.
Hey,
Some people think of horrible things.
It's grim, that is.
It is. It rides. Oh, God almighty.
Hey, the tits off.
Jolene says, I am the mighty.
Mighty.
The mighty Zach.
We've just got about just over 20 minutes of the show left. We're having a bit of a crease night so far. So please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you would like to donate as well, there is Super Chat available. So feel free to donate if you'd like to. Julian says, Chippers, I had this name for a long time. Remember when I commented and you laugh?
No offense, but you could not laugh being calling yourself Joe Linton when you were playing crap. At least if you're going to be call someone in and be a decent player.
Yeah. Good.
My guy. My guy in the chat.
Oh, it's funny when John comes up with that.
Doesn't say it now. Everyone says it. Oh, baby.
The chat.
Chat.
Yeah.
And he says, I've banned the C word now. I won't say it. Then you'll see it next week.
Why is that, Jim? Isn't you just...
What?
Reese says, level 7 Dave versus Alex. Who never shits the fuck up? Who would win in a fight?
They won't get the land of punch because they'll be talking for 12 rounds.
I couldn't see him in the background. That's why I couldn't get him on.
Well, it's not the end of the world, Peter. I mean, come on.
About spaghetti gods, you saw that Paul saw you creasing. Remember that. Luca, big up you well. Thanks very much again for letting me come on your preview. If you want to come in for the remaining 20 minutes left of the show, the link's in the pinned in the comments. If you'd like to come in for a bit, Luca. It's Luca who's an Arsenal fan.
What, Luca Tony?
I saw on the second floor.
Jolene says that comment was for Chippers. That one I just read before that one.
Probably can, but it was probably that long ago. And my brain's pickled like an egg. I can't remember yesterday, man.
Reese says Chippers loves Alex really.
Yes, I love him.
Bless him.
It was just that time when it wasn't last week, but the one before, where he's just really, really laggy behind.
Every time I started something, he just kept going. I was like, I'm just gonna shut up. I'm just not saying anything.
That was funny.
Mm.
It was every time I started a sentence, though, he just spoke. I was like, why did this not happen to anybody else? God, I'm blood.
God almighty. He says, I can't see it. John Sinclair starts his video, welcome back to another content. Ha, fuck me, that bloke's hilarious. We all love John, we really do.
He's ace.
Joe Litton says, I heard Chippers and Danny Murphy giggling in the toilets.
Don't know when that would be like, but never mind.
Oh, God, Ryan.
It's a watershed.
I saw a joke on Twitter the other day. It said, how do you circumcise a Macub?
How do you what?
How do you circumcise a Macub? Kick his sister in the mouth.
Oh, I've heard that. It's a bit similar. It's the full proper joke is how do you circumcise a hillbilly? And it is.
Yeah.
You kick your sister in the jaw. Oh, God.
Oh, God damn it. Swap out that pig squeal. We went on GTA when you used to go up the hillbillies, and they used to go, do you know how to make my pig squeal?
Make a squeal like a pig.
Literally, man, on GTA, when you would play the game, you would just say hillbilly and they'll come to you and go, do you know how to make my pig squeal?
On GTA?
Aye, on GTA.
I'm gonna put this photo on it. I must say.
Oh no, not the same one again.
It's a different one. It is a food you get at football ground, but it's not the one I had before. Now, where is it? Now, over in Uganda, they have football grounds.
Oh, God,
the serve deep fried grasshoppers. Deep fried grasshoppers are served in Uganda in a football ground.
What? What have you been, Pierre? What are you doing in your spare time?
That's worse than the hot pork pie at Roker Park, that is. They look like snots. You can't even see the eyes on them. Oh, Jesus.
And I was going to say, that's like a bush tucker trial, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, actually, they look like Steve Bruce's black heads. That is just popped from his nose.
Oh.
Well, you know, roll my sleeves up and squeeze me blackheads.
Oh, God, Ryan, you get worse. Check Instagram messages. I'll have a look after the show.
Hang on. You'll get Instagram messages. Surely you know who it is, Peter.
Well, Archer said it's Zach, whoever he's called.
There's got to be a new GTA soon, surely. It's been how long now? 7-8 years?
Yeah, last one came out 2013.
What to stop this?
It's a great game, though, isn't it?
It was a radio kill the radio store. I was just laughing. You just go to the nightclubs and there'll be people dancing to crap music. Shoot them. You would just start shooting them for no reason. Do you not remember the first ever GTA when you were just a dot? Like you were like a dot.
Yeah,
you would go to the army people. You go to the army people and they go in the navy.
Yeah.
Remember the one in London, GTA London?
Yes.
We've got like Austin Powers.
It was terrible.
It was rank.
Yeah, I do remember that, I must admit. Ryan says, I was living in Asia with a prostitute. I had no money, and she came back with local food, a fried tarantula.
Jesus.
Wow.
He was living with a prostitute. God.
So she had to pick them out of her knickers.
This is just got. There you
What
go.
was that, Billy?
There's no
Pick them
crabs.
out of her knickers.
There's no crabs.
Spider's legs.
Oh,
It was probably crabs, man. Really. Oh dear.
oh.
Grim that is.
Reese says, Bird's eye view of the very first GTA. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the Yakuza.
Yes, I do remember that. Yeah.
I should be picking the warts. Hey, do you want some dry skin? Do you want some skin?
God. Oh, God almighty.
That sounds grim living with a prostitute like me. Offense, but I mean, fair enough. It happens. That's probably standards for Sunderland, but
No, in Amsterdam
Mm-hmm.
and Antwerp. I went to Antwerp about 20 years ago. Fucking hell. What fucking models?
Well, I want to put another image up, and this is true because I was there. Because I was there as well when they saved it. Now, this is what you get if you go to West Ham.
West Ham.
Was it jelly deals?
No, hold on. Where's it gone?
I don't like the way you're doing these bush trails, mine, Peter.
But it didn't let me save the file. Oh, well, never mind. Just tell me. I mean, it's just so. Hold on.
What is it?
Oh, it's not letting me saving it for some reason.
Just tell
Is it a hot dog, Pete?
Yep.
Is it legal?
Oh, yeah, it is definitely legal. But this is it, right? Because I was there as well. And I think when I went with Sharky, he got one of them as well. That is the size of it you get if you go to West Ham.
Jeez.
Whose hot odds that?
You.
That's the hot dog.
Aye, that's it at West Ham. At it West Ham.
That's John when he sees Joe Litton. That.
I bet the horses are walking around limping around there. Fucking hell.
Oh,
Jeez.
God almighty.
Imagine
if you bit into that and there's a fucking vein in it.
Imagine David Moyes replacing that with a vibrator, sticking it in the foot.
Imagine being desperate for a wheel. It'll take whatever for a bloody week to come. Imagine having a bloody wank. Jesus Christ.
Oh, God almighty.
You can bloody shut up your own horse.
You'd be like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger, wouldn't you? You could have
Yeah, you've got to put that on Twitter tomorrow and see that's John's hard on over Joe Litton. And tell everybody in this.
I wonder how he's staying over Rome. I wonder if he's met Susan Boyle.
He's met some American lass. That looks like a bloody wrestler.
He said she was classy. Fucking hell. He said she's not Bianca Westwood, but she's classy. She looked more like fucking Lee Westwood.
More like bloody Vivian Westwood.
Oh, she met a bird over there, like.
Well,
I wouldn't surprise if he did.
I don't know if it's a man or woman, like, because.
Reese says, Peter, do you play Ultimate Team on new FIFA? I've got a chance to replay in there. FIFA 22, yeah, I must admit. Ray says, no, she has crabs separately. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
No wonder lasses prefer cockneys. Reese says that's one big Cockney sausage. Joe Linton says, check Instagram. I will after the show's done. We've just got about 10 minutes left and then we'll wrap it up
probably
there
just
for
30 messages.
tonight. Eddie holds a goal.
I think that'll be coming out the person's gob if that went in.
God almighty.
It's like a double-headed shooting dildo, that.
But what do you think, guys, the lineup should be on Saturday? I know you've given yours there, Archer, but what would you go with Chippers against Arsenal on Saturday?
Dubs in there. Dubs in net. The wing backs, Lewis and Mankiewicz. Defence, Shaw, Fernandez, Lascelles. Midfield, Shelby, Willock, and who's the other one? Shelby, Willock, and who played centre mid on Saturday?
I think he only had two because he had three attacking up front.
Well, you had Shelby, Willock, centre mid, then Joe Linton, Wilson, and ASM as the front three.
Billy, what would you go with, the same, or would you tweak it as well?
I think I'd try and find room for Hayden.
I mean, I thought Willock had a terrible game, and Hayden had to do a job of trying to protect the defence.
I think I'd try and get a I think we need to get Hayden because I mean, if we're playing the three at the back and the two kind of wing backs, I think definitely need someone sitting in front of them.
I think you should have got Hayden on and second half. I mean, he should have. It was right to take Willock off, but I don't think I would have brought Sean Longstaff on, who again was terrible again when he come on. His passing was woeful.
He's got like the turning proximity of a bloody ship. It's ridiculous. For someone so young, he's just got no legs to move.
He's either absolutely dog shit or he's fucking brilliant, isn't he? He's never in between, is he?
I think he's absolutely dog shit.
He played well at Watford and he had a real good game at Watford.
He scored a cracking goal, I must admit. Oh,
Missed the sitter as well. Like.
When he's played more higher up the pitch, he's done well. Like we did against Bournemouth away down at their place, he was more of a number 10. And he tackled brilliant when ASM put the ball in the box. And he just smacked it with his left foot. I mean, the goal against Watford he scored was fantastic as well. He should have had maybe another one or two as well. You were down there as well, Archer.
Which road? Watford?
Yeah.
I went down there with Sharky. And also I was down at Molyneux as well.
Yeah.
Did he play Molyneux? He was shit, wasn't he? At Molyneux.
Oh yeah, he was shocking.
Longstaff, yeah, it was dreadful.
Right.
The last game of the Mike Ashley era.
I'll be looking to sell him in January, I'll be honest.
What paid me off when we were playing Wolves? Literally, Willock was injured and he was literally hobbling, and Steve Bruce, hands in his pockets, doing nothing at all. He should at least literally took him off, but no, he decided to let him go back on the pitch and carry on playing, and he was still injured. And then he obviously brings obviously Jeff Hendrick on. Jeff Hendrick scored a good goal, but if a player's injured and struggling, you've got to take them off.
He did it at Villa Park, didn't he, with Hayden?
Yeah.
Cost us a goal. That overhead kick goal, that was down to Hayden not being able to move because his knee was fucked.
Nice.
He'd been on the deck for 10 minutes before that, so shit manager.
Yeah, I totally agree. Well,
it makes you think he was doing it on purpose because, I mean, the chance of the takeover going through with this being that low in the league was probably slimmer.
Yeah.
And obviously, with the takeover going through, his job was gone. So I honestly think he was doing the fuck on purpose. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, we all knew you wanted his paycheck of $8 million. Well, during the Mike Ashley, you could tell he wanted at the club. He couldn't be asked anymore. And
how many signings do you think we'll get in January?
Wow. Might get a few.
We've got to shift some first.
That's a good point there. I'm
going to say between 5 or 6.
Some of them will have to be moved on at least, though.
Dwight Gale's got to go. Kieran Clark's got to go.
Well, Gillespie will go, won't he? Surely they'll give him a free transfer.
Go. I'd bring Dean Henderson, from Man United.
The only thing with Henderson, we were discussing on Monday, Billy, we don't think he'll be a one to sit on the bench now.
No. I don't think it's got Man United's bench for ours. But if Dubravka has got an injury they think is going to reoccur, then maybe we're on the market for a goalkeeper.
Possibly, because I think Dubravka is starting to get injury prone now on, I must admit. He really, really is. That is the issue. So, yeah, but we need him back in for Saturday. Take Darlow out.
Definitely. I'd sooner play Woodman than Darlow. Honestly, I would.
Woodman struggled, but yeah. See, Woodman's kind of been new to the Premier League. Darlow's playing in the Premier League for quite a long time now. And majority of times he just hasn't got going. He did well in the Championship, Darlow, but again, it's just the Premier League. He just hasn't really clicked on from there. He did manage to step in, did well last season while Dubravka was out, but as soon as Dubravka came back, I think Darlow was, you could tell the error prones was there now, and as soon as we lost 3-1 to Man United, that was it. I think they'll look at that, like Eddie Howe will look at that and think, right, we need Dubravka back in, because when I was at the game against Brentford, and while the players were still training, I see Dubravka pull off 2 good saves, 2 of them in a row.
Thing is, when you go to the match and and the team's read out and Darlow's name comes, you think, oh, for fuck's sake. You automatically think it. You feel safer with Dubravka in goal. You do. It's automatic. So if we're thinking that, what the centre half's thinking in front, they must be thinking the same.
At least Dubravka will really bollock the defence if it's not doing its job at times, and that's what else I like about Dubravka as well. But just Darlow doesn't do that.
But 70% of the goalkeeper's game is talking to the defence. You've got to be constantly talking, telling them where the danger could come from. Right shoulder, you got a man coming on your right. Mankio's got 2, someone needs to go out and help him. Just that kind of talk, you need it constant. Darlow, he didn't do anything, does he?
Doesn't do it. You like what was on his gloves on Saturday as well. I mean, he must have had something for that ball. I think the first goal, Brentford's first goal, I think that's the worst. That is the worst out of the 3 of them. I mean, you expect Darlow looks like he's going to catch it, and how does it go straight past him, or does it slip right through his gloves or something? I mean, Jesus. My word, well, yeah.
Not good enough.
No. He's definitely not. Yeah. I mean, hopefully our number 1 is back, and he's got to be. Because I think of Fedor, that could sense Arsenal could have a field day against him. If
we used to get anything at Arsenal, we need a goalkeeper to play out of his skin, and there's 3 times more chance of Dubravka doing that than Darlow. That's for certain.
Yep. I mean, it's just the main players that if it's Smith Rowe and Saka, I'm worried about against. I mean, Saka done it, score past Darlow last season when we lost 3-0 down at the Emirates, and oh yeah, them the 2 I'm the most worried about. Aubameyang, like I mentioned, I don't think have been that impressive, but Saka and Smith Rowe really, really have.
Xhaka's injured.
Saka, Bukayo Saka.
Right. Bukayo Saka, as Billy said, after the World Cup player, so you've been fine,
Well, yeah, guys, if you want to drop your score prediction down for the game, how we're going to do against us on Saturday, let us know down in the live chat quickly before we quickly end it. But yeah, I think there's improvement in terms of attack-wise, but that defense we need to sort out, and we need number 1 goal, our number 1 back in goal this Saturday massively. We really, really need to, definitely. So there we are. Anyway, guys, we'll wrap it up there for the night. We've just been going on 2 hours, so another great show once again. We've had another great bit of banter and another great laughs as well, and this is what this show's going to be about. Now, since it's now going to be a regular show, I think this next show will probably be back possibly Thursday again. Because,
I'm on leave next Thursday, so I will be.
All right. No problem. Because I'm at Gateshead against Charlton next Friday, so that's why I'll not be able to do the show next Friday. So there you go again. But anyway, thanks guys for coming on.
Pleasure.
See you, chat.
Pleasure.
See you, Billy. Thank you very much for coming on again. Please subscribe to World of Sport TV. Billy is now a part of that channel now, along with Barry, who's the main presenter. And World of Sport TV is where the Four Horsemen will be on Monday at 8 o'clock. So please do get subscribing to World of Sport TV, and hopefully do not want to miss the return of the Four Horsemen. We'll have a good laugh again. Because I know
Barry's got something planned big time. I know that for definitely.
I've heard he's got something up his sleeve, so we'll be looking forward to that. Anyway, cheers, Billy.
See you all. Good night.
See you, Billy. Chippers, thank you very much for coming on. If it's no problem, you kind of make next Thursday, then that's no problem at all. But
I'll be back.
Oh, of course, because this show's now going to be very regular. So see you later, Chippers. Thank you very much again.
Okay.
See you later, Chippers. Well, guys, thank you very much once again for tonight. It's been another great show. It really, really has been. Definitely, again, so massive thank you to those who came in. Again, apologies, Alex. I couldn't see you in the background. I think your connection was really, really... But don't worry, hopefully we'll get you back on again soon. Definitely. So, yeah, there you go. So again, thank you very much for today. Those for you who dropped your comments in the live chat, thank you very much. Who donated as well with the super chat. I know it was only Joe Linton, give a few quid, but that's no problem. Any donation, I don't mind at all. You don't have to, but it's your choice if you want to do that, definitely or not. Tomorrow I should be back with my match preview for the game against Arsenal as well. So do keep an eye out for that comment. So thank you very much, guys. See you all later. Take care. Please please subscribe if you are new to the channel as well. And again, thank you very much. See you all later. Good night.